Well, hi, and welcome again to the office. Anyway, I've had a week now to look at the world through eyes that are 71 years old. I went to the eye doctor Monday, and he said my eyes are okay, so that means I'm not, seeing things differently. I really had great hopes that, things would turn rose-colored and everything. They did not. I'm afraid that the world still looks the same. That means there are bad things, and there are good things, and there are things I don't understand at all, and things I wish I could change. I still get to see people that I care about and love, and maybe less of people I don't. That's also part of the good thing of the pandemic. But it didn't change, and I'm really sorry about that. That makes it really hard, doesn't it? When we think about being faithful, and that somehow if we keep being faithful, we're going to wake up some morning and everything is going to be different. My little experiment with being 71 anyway shows that's not necessarily true. So you may be asking, then why bother remaining faithful, carrying out God's wishes in the world? If nothing's going to change, why bother? One of the other things that 71 years has done to me, besides making me feel old and sometimes, is I now understand better that as people say, this living life of faith is not a sprint. It is a very, very, very long race, and I'm not going to be here for the end of it. We are promised that there will become a time when we will live with God completely, and creation will be as it's supposed to be. But I don't think it's coming in the next 10 or 15 years for me or for the world. But that doesn't mean you stop. We have to continue on the road we have been set, to be faithful and to care and to work in God's vineyard. Those of you who've seen the last few services know we've done vineyards to death. But as you can tell, I've become much more thoughtful at 71. I promise I will not burden you with that every week. I don't want to overdo the thoughtfulness part, but I do think about a lot of things a lot more than I used to, and how things are going to work out, and what's down the road. I would think a lot of us here at St. Paul's would think about that too. What is down the road for us? And how do we keep that faithful vision before us? And what do we need to continue to be faithful? And I'm betting that this also will be a long race. And even though big things may happen, I don't think that most of us will be here to see its completion. And that's all right. And I know that because the Bible tells me so. Still looking for people if they want to send names in for the 1st of November. When we have our memorial service, we'll certainly get the people who've died in church, members, but if there are names you'd like to add, I haven't figured out yet how that's going to be done, but we will get it done. And I think that's another good thing we do, is to share our griefs with each other. Have a good rest of the week. Think deep thoughts, or just have a really good time. You make up your mind. I may try for the rest of the week just to have a really good time. You all take care, and we will confab again next week. Bye.